Hello again in this installment of Spiritual Wisdom. I hope you're all doing well, and I'm grateful to all of you following me here and of this little community here on YouTube, and I hope these videos are inspiring you, helping you in your life's journey and spiritual journey as well. And if you're new here, welcome, I hope you're doing well. My name is Nicholas, and on my channel I talk about witchcraft, Wicca, paganism, self-love, crystals and their magical properties, as well as plants and their magical properties. I do lots of different types of readings here on the channel, so if you're interested in those types of things you want to do, please subscribe, join this amazing community by becoming a subscriber, and click the bell icon to be notified each time I upload a new video. And if you like this video or any of the videos I do, please like it, as that helps the channel a great deal as well. And this is a safe place if you're practicing witch, Wiccan, pagan, or whatever spiritual path you be on, because there's no right or wrong spiritual path. Now, if you are an Aries sun, this is sort of your love reading. If you're in a romantic relationship right now, this is sort of what's going on between you and your partner. But as always, as this is a collective reading, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, and with this type of reading, it's similar to my name readings where there's a theme. So with this reading, it's what's going on between you and your romantic partner, what your romantic partner thinks about you, and then what type of future you and your partner are going to have together. Okay. So before we begin, just cleansing the deck. Angels and guides. Aries who are in romantic relationships right now, who are coupled. What is going on between them and their significant other? Okay, we've got a lot of reversals here, so So with the Strength card, I feel like the Strength card being reversed, you don't really feel confident with each other. You don't really feel confident. There's a lot of insecurities in the relationship, meaning you don't really know, Aries, where you stand with your significant other, and they have mixed feelings about you too. I think there's love between you. Of course, you love each other, but there's a lot of I would say insecurities, lack of confidence type of thing. But with the ten of wands reversed, I do feel that you're unburdening each other. Like the two of you do need to learn to trust each other more, to learn to work with each other more. But I do feel like there's some issues or problems in your relationship right now, but I do feel you're unburdening each other or working through things as well. And then with the Magician card reversed, you're really struggling to build a life together, a future together. So you're struggling because you've got different goals, and it's good to have your partner's got their goals, you've got your goals, Aries, but it's respecting each other's goals and trying to work together, but you're really struggling to work together, to build together and create together, is what I'm feeling here. And then with the World card, you don't feel this, you don't know where you stand with this person or where things are going. So there's a lot of obstacles and a lot of difficulties you and this person are going through together. And then the Hierophant reversed, I feel you're not willing to. I feel there's some things in this relationship, there's some things you, Aries, need to heal from. You may have some baggage, some scars. Maybe their family member, there's a family member, I'm getting Pisces, there may be a family member who's giving you advice in this matter, but you've not listened to that wisdom, that advice. There's some things you, Aries, have to heal here. There's some wounds you've got to heal and work on for this relationship to work on. And I feel there's both of you need to listen to each other more and listen and hear each other out more. And also with the it's allowing yourself to be a little bit more vulnerable, Aries, and listen more. But with Nine of Cups, I see whatever problems you and your partner are going through, I'm seeing you're resolving them, but you are finding happiness and joy in the relationship. So it's like that, when things are bad between you and difficult, they're bad, but when things are good, they're good. So I feel between you and your partner, there's wounds to heal here, there's some things to work on, and some things to unburden yourselves with and work through, and some lessons to learn. You've got lessons to learn from this relationship and this person that you're dating, and they likewise. So it's learning from each other, respecting each other's boundaries, and working to find happiness and joy together as well. It's sort of the energy I'm feeling here. Okay. Okay. And then onto the second part of the reading, which is, what does your partner, Aries, the person you're dating, what do they think about you? Okay, angels and guides. The person, what does Aries' partner think about them? That one really came out quite strongly. Okay. Okay, we've got the Page of Wands. So your partner thinks that you, Aries, are very bold, but you're full of ideas, you're courageous, and, adventurous. And that's the side of you, Aries, where, you are bold, adventurous, and this energy you've got to build, to create. Your partner loves this energy you've got, and they see you as someone who's very courageous, very outspoken, and someone very adventurous as well. With the Six of Wands, they also see you as someone who's very successful, Aries. They see you as your partner thinks of you as someone who's very successful and has the potential to achieve whatever you put your mind to. And they really believe in you, Aries. They believe in you, they have a lot of faith in you. So they see you as someone very bold, adventurous, and that's how they see you, and someone who speaks their mind, and someone who has the potential to be successful and to achieve whatever they put their mind to. And they see you as a high achiever, and they like that energy you've got. That's what they think of you. And then with the Emperor card, they see you as someone stable, someone that makes them feel safe. They might not always say this to you, but you do make that person you're dating, Aries, you make them feel safe, you provide for them, you make them feel stable as well, is the energy I'm feeling here. Okay. And then with the Ace of Cups, they see you as someone who is very joyful, very happy. They think of you that way. They think of you as someone who's very joyful, very happy. But also they see you as someone, Aries, with emotional depths. But I think your partner sees you as someone who's very emotional, tending and caring. But they also know that you struggle to show that part of you. So they think of you as someone who's kind, compassionate, loving, and is happy, joyful, and they think of you as a very healing person, but they also know that you struggle with emotional depth and to express your feelings and emotions as well. With Ace of Swords, they see you as someone who is, they think of you as someone who's so successful, who can achieve whatever they put their mind to as well, and victorious. With the Justice card though, they also see you as someone who cares about them, who cares about fairness, and someone who's very just and fair and balanced. And then the Nine of Pentacles, they also see you as someone who cares deeply about like luxury. So Your partner knows what you like, the nice things in life, you comfort, and you deserve that, Aries, those comforts, those luxuries. But your partner, they know this, but you enjoy the finer things in life, and they see you as someone very abundant, wealthy, and nurturing. And that's how they think of you. Someone very wealthy, abundant, nurturing, and they see you as a provider, and they appreciate how you've provided for them, Aries, as well. Now, Three of Pentacles is about support, so they also see you as someone very supportive, Aries, and you do support your partner in your own way. But I feel what's going on in your relationship right now, you and your partner are going through a rough patch, but your partner does love you, they do care about you, and they know what you're a go-getter, Aries, and they love that side of you. They know what you're nurturing, supportive, and they love that side of you. And then with the Three of Wands, though, they do see you as someone who's always moving to the next thing and always moving forward. Your partner likes that, but also I think for this card, the shadow side of it is they also don't like, sometimes, Aries, your partner brings things up about you, about your shadow, or things about you that are not so nice to face, but not as a, like, we all have strengths and we all have weaknesses. Like, we've all got flaws and weaknesses. Your partner sees your flaws, but they love you just the way you are. But sometimes they bring things up. Like, you Aries may be prone to anger a lot. You may be prone to anger. You may be prone to things like anger, impatience, and your partner might be telling you to be your partner's telling you to be patient, to to be mindful of what you say and what you do. Whereas your partner's seeing you as someone who's always moving, running away from your shadow, your fears, your insecurities. So they do like the movement, what you move forward with your goals and plans, but your partner also thinks of you as somebody who avoids your shadow, and they want you to confront your shadow, because in order for this relationship to work and be successful, you do have to confront your inner demons, Aries, and that's what your partner loves, a lot of a lot of your qualities, and they see a lot of that in you, but they don't like when you avoid things or avoid difficult conversations, and that's something what you and your partner need to work on as well. And that's something, when they think of you, they think, yep, you're a go-getter, you're adventurous, you're successful, you're nurturing, you're supportive, but they wish you wouldn't always run away from things, and they wish you would acknowledge some things. So you're going through a rough patch, you and your partner, Aries, right now, but I do feel that the two of you need to accept things. I also feel, Aries, sometimes you can be very, some of you, I'm seeing child conceiving here, so I'm saying like a woman being pregnant, but you know, so some of you are trying to conceive a child, but you've had a lot of problems, issues. Some of you, that's what's happening here, and your partner's saying it will happen, have faith, be positive, but you Aries are really struggling to be positive and to think good thoughts because you've been through a lot of trauma and difficulty. Some of you, that's what's going on here. You're trying to conceive and create a family together. Some of you, it's more you have a family together, but you just having to work things out and show that person your more vulnerable and emotional side, Aries, and don't run away from your fears, your insecurities. And some of these areas, you may be very much, your partner sometimes sees you as you're too much in your ego, meaning what you don't want to admit, you do have fears and insecurities, but we all have fears and insecurities, it's human, but and you don't want to show that side of you find it difficult, but it's acknowledging that part of you exists and showing that more emotional and vulnerable side of you in front of your partner as well, and not running away from fears or insecurities. So right now, there are some issues that you and your partner have to resolve, but I do see you working them out and finding joy together. This is sort of what your partner thinks of you. They think you're a go-getter, they think you're successful, and you're a high achiever. They think you're very nurturing, supportive, but they also don't like the fact, or they think of you as someone who avoids dealing with your inner work, or shadows, and that's what's causing this rift. But maybe your partner says certain things about you, but you don't like what they say or what's going on there type of thing. Okay. And the last part of this reading is what type of future you and your partner will have together, Aries, as well. Okay. Angels and guides, what future will Aries have with their partner? Okay. So we've got Temperance here. So the future is about finding balance together and learning from each other. You know, learning from each other, respecting each other's decisions. So I see in the future a lot of compromise, and that's the key. So right now, the key to you and your partner having a healthy relationship is doing a lot of compromise, finding balance in the relationship, learning from each other, respecting each other's boundaries, working through problems in a very wise and healthy way. And also unburdening yourself is, so I do feel again in the future you and your partner may have some issues but will reoccur, so it's unburdening yourself, Aries, unburdening yourself, releasing fears and insecurities with your partner and what burdens you with your partner, and also helping them unburden themselves. And then we have got the Judgment card. So this is making decisions together. You Aries are sometimes, you make a decision very impulsively because you tend not to think, you tend to just act. And this is your fiery nature, Aries. So the future is the advice for the future, or I see you in the future learning, Aries, to think before you act. Learning to think before you act in your relationship. And then with the Star card, I see what you value your partner and see them as a blessing and love them, and they see you as a blessing. And I see what you and your partner having a blessed future and a successful future together. And then with Page of Pentacles, it's like you're sharing your desires, your fears, and you're unburdening yourself for your partner, and they're helping you, is what I'm feeling here. And then the King of Swords, you're learning what strength, real strength is also talking, thinking deeply and expressing yourself and talking to those you care about. So I also feel that you are get a really strong relationship with your partner in the future. You're communicating and thinking very deeply together. And then the Ace of Pentacles, it's like, you know, you're really blessed to have each other. It's like your partner loves you, you love them, but getting to this point was like a blessing, and you respect each other, and you are trying together, and taking care of each other, and like in the future it's like you're each other's divine wish, and you're supporting each other, and a blessing you've been working for. So I do see for a lot of you Aries, but in romantic relationships, you're working through things, learning to more about each other, and learning to deal with problems in a relationship in a healthy way, learning to face what burdens or hardship together, making calls and judgments together, and being really blessed to have each other and supporting each other. And you, Aries, showing that more vulnerable and sensitive side to your partner and giving your time and energy, but also learning to talk more and being strong. And then I feel with the Ace of Pentacles, like you're experiencing blessings, opportunities together, and success together, and a bright future together as well. Okay, and then with the Angel cards, I'm just going to see what angel messages Spirit's got for you and your significant other as well, Aries. Angels and guides, Aries who are coupled right now, what type of future are they going to have with their partner? romance. So again, it's like the future is very romantic, where you and your partner are, your fire, your intensity is expanding together. You're learning about each other more and learning life lessons together and respecting each other. And a really romantic and intense relationship. And I'm seeing a cherry blossom tree, so I'm seeing like in the future, yes, you and your partner have struggled, but your partner does love certain qualities about you. In the future, you're rekindling together, you're learning lessons, dealing with problems together in a healthy way. And it's like you've got this beautiful relationship that grows and expands and is very gentle, healing, but fiery as well. And then with playfulness, I feel like the two of you, when things are difficult or hard in a relationship, you're unburdening yourself by learning to have fun and enjoyment together. So I see you having a very fun, joyful future together. And then with abundance, I do see that where you, Aries, are supporting your partner. They've got an abundance of support, but also you've got an abundance of support from your partner. And you're growing and succeeding financially. And it's like you're sharing each other's financial blessings as well. And then spiritual growth, I feel, where you and your partner are in the future, you've got similar beliefs, similar viewpoints, and you're also growing on a very spiritual level, like in a soul level. You're growing together and your connection, and you've got similar values and beliefs where, and some of your values, because this person you're with, they love you, Aries, but they're helping you look at the world from a different lens, and you're growing and expanding with this person, and your relationship is deepening with this individual. Serenity, and I feel in the future the two of you are finding peace, joy, and serenity in each other's company as well. Forgiveness, and in the future you've made some mistakes in the relationship, but your partner loves you, and because they love you, they forgive you, and they're forgiving you because they're looking at who you are now and who you could be. So they're forgiving you. You've forgiven yourself and your partner for past mistakes, and also they've forgiven you. So there's a lot of healing in the future for you and your partner as well, because this connection, this love, you're fighting for Aries, and this person is also fighting for the relationship to work and working through things. Music, and I do see the two of you may have a love of music, and you may be bonding over music more, and really spending time dancing to songs, music in the future as well. I'm also seeing like a plane and boat in my mind, so I feel like two of you will be travelling a lot in the future as well, you and your significant other. Okay, and celebration, and the future holds a lot of celebration. Some of you, as this is not a marriage reading, some of you, if you are married, it still may resonate with you, but for those of you who are coupled, I do see in the future like you getting married, and that being a big celebration in the future for you, Aries, as well. And then to close your reading today, I'm just going to see what crystal messages Spirit has got for you, Aries. Okay. Angels and guides, what type of future will Aries have with their significant other? So we've got fresh starts here. So again, the future is filled with you're understanding each other, you're seeing each other in a new light, in the sense you're learning more about each other, because when it comes to a person and you love someone, there's people, a lot of us as human beings, we're like diamonds or onions, where one person, like a diamond has many facets, but it's still one diamond. So we as human beings are like that. There are many sides to us. And also an onion's got many layers, but it's still one vegetable. So I feel like in the future, you are seeing, learning more each other, and it's like you're having a fresh start, and the future, and rekindling that fire. The spark's already there, but like in the future that fire's more intense, it's renewed, and the chemistry's there. With Get Crystal Clear, I feel in the future you and your partner are very clear with each other. Right now you're a bit confused, there's some things to work out, but you do love each other. And I feel in the future it's like you, both of you know where each other stand, and you understand each other. And then get back into balance. And I feel in the future the two of you are understanding each other, you respect each other's boundaries, you're having balance with each other. And also you Aries are safe to express yourself. You're doing that and your partner's helping you express yourself in the future, and you're both expressing each other and respecting each other's truths and ideas as well. Finding peace, and I feel like in the future the two of you have got peace together. You've got joy, serenity, and just you're basking each other's energy, and like you love to be in this person's energy and they love to be in yours, and you're growing closer and tighter in the future as well. And being kind to yourself. So I feel your Aries are learning to be kind to yourself, but also the two of you being kind, gentle, and the love is just intensifying between you. So that's the energy I feel for you, Aries. I feel a lot of you right now in your relationship, whoever this is for, things are quite difficult for you, quite complicated. Some of you might be trying to conceive a child, but it doesn't go well, and you're quite down about that. You're quite down and upset about that. Some of you, it's you Aries having to face your partner's bringing up maybe fears or insecurities or things you don't want to deal with. So it's acknowledging those fears and insecurities, but knowing when your partner thinks about you, they love what you're adventurous, you're exciting, but you're a go-getter, you're successful. They love that, but they just don't like the fact that you avoid talking about difficult or really emotional things. And that's something you and your partner have to work on. But I do see you getting through this series, you and your partner, and having a very bright and successful future together where you're learning about each other, you're getting a fresh start together, you know where each other stand, and you're finding peace, joy, and happiness together and helping each other heal and grow. And also, you may be growing spiritually together, or you've got similar beliefs and values, and you're growing together as people as well, and supporting each other and growing together as well. And that's the edge I feel here. So as always, take resonates, leave it doesn't. If you're an Aries, you're in a romantic relationship and this reading speaks to you, let me know in the comments, or just give this video a like. But as always, I hope it gives you some guidance, some comfort as well. Until next time, stay safe, look after yourself, walk your spiritual path with pride, and if your path's much with me, stay with you. May meet, may part again. Blessed be.